Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, this morning everything looks fantastic. And there's a mother of all cup and handles on the Bitcoin chart. So there are a lot of indications of bullishness, but there is also the fact that most of the bullish patterns that we have are not 100% guaranteed. We have had many instances where the cup and handle did not materialize, the target did not materialize. So we have to have a little bit of caution, but right now there is euphoria in the market and I'm part of it. Let's get started. Let's start off with the indices first. Dow is down 0.06, mildly down. S&P futures are up 0.40. Nasdaq futures are up a very healthy 0.81%. Oil is down 0.09%. And I'm recording at 6:56 a.m. in the morning on the 17th of October. And the headline that attracts me most is US listed shares of TSMC rise 8% in pre-market after quarterly profit soars on AI demand. This is going to push NVDA up, and we're going to break all the resistances that we have and create a new all-time high. That's my personal opinion, not financial advice. And I have plenty of NVIDIA to capitalize on, and I'm not going to sell any of them. I'm going to keep on holding NVIDIA and buy on dips. So that's my plan. Another aspect that you have to remember, especially as genomic investors, is that we are waiting for the big payday. And when the big payday comes, we are expecting that CRISPR Therapeutics and Editas and all those stocks are going to multiply big time. Now look at the news item out here, which says Lucid shares tumble following a public offering of nearly 262.5 million shares. So we have to remember that when our genomic stocks come into favor, they may decide to raise more capital for more ambitious targets. So keep this lesson in mind. That's what I would say. And then we are looking at fresh economic data to come. And that's what is going to move the needle. And right now we have got on Thursday, retail sales month over month, and initial jobless claim, all those data coming up at around 8:30 a.m. in the morning. Industrial production will come at 9:15 a.m. So all of this is going to happen in the pre-market time frame. That will be between when you see this video and when the market opens. So things could change if anything drastic comes out here. Otherwise, I think it's a totally bullish day today. And tomorrow we are looking at building permits and housing starts and a bunch of Fed speak going on. I don't think that's going to be too much. And let's go and have a look at the stock market heat map. And out here you can see that all our defensives are fully loaded except the consumer defensive. We have energy already loaded up, basic materials, utilities, real estate. These are all loaded up nicely. And I think that today we might see money move into the consumer cyclicals and the technology side, and more money moving into the semiconductor area. You see ASML had bought down the market. I'm expecting all this thing to become green today thanks to the TSMC results. So that's what I have here. And if you look at the fear and greed index, we are at 69, which is still greed. And I want to take us to the futures chart. Let us look at the Nasdaq futures out here, and you will see that it's up 0.82%. Our next resistance is going to be at 20,664.25, and we are right now at 20,517.25. Things are looking pretty good, and I think we are set up for a great day because momentum is picking up and it's above average, and MACD is also bullish. So what is there to stop us? Now let's look at QQQ. QQQ is looking very positive. It's up 0.92%, and we have the next resistance for us at 495.96, and we are at 490.91 right now. We have the support of the 9-day exponential moving average, which is at 490.60. So everything is looking good out here, and momentum is also above average, but I wish it would have been picking up much more. But looking at the gains in the pre-market, I would say that when the market opens, our momentum will be shooting upwards, and we have a hard stop at around 79.12, where the RSI has already managed to turn around, and there is no negative variance or bearish or bullish variance out out here. Everything looks normal to me right now, and MACD is also bullish. So I'm hoping for the best today, barring any bad economic news between 8:30 and 9:30. Next, let us look at AI. Google is up 0.25% in the pre-market trades. We have a reverse head and shoulder pattern out here, and I want us to come somewhere up to let us say 169.39, somewhere in that range, so that I can start plotting the target, price target for this reverse cup and handle. Suffice to say that Google is looking pretty good. Tesla is up 0.48%, trying to fill up the gap down that had been created, and but all the vitals are still looking weak. Apple is up 0.76%, looking pretty good on the charts, and our MACD is also bullish, and momentum is above average. I think this plus 0.78 indicates that the momentum is turning upwards, and as I mentioned earlier, there's a hard stop at 77.74 for the RSI, so plenty of room to go up. Meta is up 0.86%. I think that again restores hope that we are going towards our reverse head and shoulder target of 629 or 630. And then we have Amazon, which is looking pretty good. It's up 0.58%. Our MACD is bearish, but it's moving towards the signal line to cross over. Momentum is also above average, and looking at this 0.58, I think that the momentum is turning back upward again. We have earnings coming up on 24th of October, which is next week. So there might be a little bit of jitters out there. The thing is, we'll have to see whether we are able to cross 189.18 before the earnings come in. If not, I think we are going to use this as a wedge, and then we may break out on the upside if the earning is good. If the earnings are not good, then we are likely to fall below this diagonal line of support. Now let's look at Microsoft, which is up 0.66%, traveling along this bull channel out here, still facing a resistance at 421.08, and the immediate resistance is 419.78 as well as 417.73. Both of these happen to be 9-day and the 20-day exponential moving average, and we also have resistance from the 100-day, 150-day exponential moving average, which is this white line that we see out here. Now, if I look at the momentum and the MACD, everything looks weak out here, but this early morning jump out here based on the TSMC results it indicates to me that we are going to see improvement in the momentum out here and improvement in the MACD as the day opens. AMD is up 2.58%. It has got the full benefit of TSMC's great results. So things are looking good for AMD, and I think that it's going to repair the momentum and it's going to repair the MACD. Palantir is up 0.29%. Looking good out here on the charts, and I think there's plenty of room on the RSI. This 0.29 doesn't inspire that we are going to have a big reversal. Maybe the momentum can become a bit flat and there could be a consolidation before things move up. Next, we are looking at FNGU, which is up a very healthy 3.49%. Right now, the chart is looking good. Broadcom is up 2.59%. Chart is looking good. I think MACD is going to repair itself and momentum is going to become even better as the day opens. It's a healthy gain. Oracle is up 0.98%, moving upwards towards its all-time high. And the chart is looking pretty good except for the MACD. I think the MACD will get repaired because of this 0.98% jump pre-market. And we look at Micron, which is up 2.18%, looking pretty good out here. And we are looking at Cloudflare, which is up 1.27% in pre-market trades. And then we look at NVDA, which is up 2.98%. Of course, friends, NVDA is aiming for its all-time highs again. We are out here somewhere, which is 139. I think this is the all-time high, which is 140.85, and right now we are at 139.76, so it's just a little bit away, and I think we are definitely going to make a new all-time high today. That's my personal opinion, not financial advice. Qualcomm is up 1.86%. SMCI is up 3.51%. ARM Holdings is up 3.67%, a very strong reaction from ARM. And then we have ASML, which is up 0.53%, trying to regain all the drops that it had before. It's going to be a hard task coming up again. Intel Corporation is up 1.08%, and we have SMH, which is a semiconductor ETF, and it's got a very healthy gain of 3.11, regaining almost half of the losses that it had a couple of days ago. So things are starting to look up again for the semiconductor sector. Now let's look at genomics. PACB has got no movement in the pre-market trade. It's absolutely flat. IMTX has got no trades pre-market, and we have Bluebird Bio, which is up 0.08% in the pre-market trade. Ginkgo Bioworks is down 0.24% in pre-market trade. Prime is down 0.51% in pre-market trade, and we have Allogene, which has got no trades pre-market. Iowa is up 0.21% pre-market. mRNA is up 0.44% pre-market. Beam Therapeutics has no trades pre-market. Beam has successfully converted a whole lot of resistance into support. The resistance at 25.10 has now become a support, and all five exponential moving averages are supporting Beam. So Beam is looking like it's on a strong wicket. We have earnings coming up on 4th of November. So things are looking pretty good in the charts for Beam. It's looking strong. Let us look at Intelia, which is up 0.58%. Very, very strong chart indeed. Everything is looking good. Friends, as the economy improves and as we approach the next rate cut, and with the regional banks reporting really good performance, I think we are going to see a feeling among investors that money is becoming easier again for genomic companies, and therefore the fear of equity dilution goes down, the fear of shutting down projects goes down. I think that's what creates this relief rally, but we have to be careful. It could turn around anytime. We have seen that happen in the past before. So let's look at Editas, which is up 3.48%, which is a very healthy gain, and our momentum has gone above average, and MACD is also bullish. Of course, we have earnings on 6th of November, so be careful. Altimmune is down 2.19%. Altimmune is having a very tough time staying above the diagonal line of support that we had. It's converted back again into a diagonal line of resistance. It happened yesterday. It has fallen down further today. Let's look at Caribou Biosciences, which is up 0.49% pre-market. CRISPR Therapeutics is edging towards 50. And our next resistance is going to be somewhere around 51.34. And we have some minor resistance. I would say that we have a minor resistance somewhere around here. I think I'll just fine tune it a little bit. It's more likely to be like a box. So I'll draw two lines and make a box out of it. So in between these two lines, I think we have big resistance. So we'll have to watch out this area. So the area is bounded by 49.49 and 50.15. So it's a matter of test today for CRISPR, whether it's going to break through. ARCG is down 0.48% in pre-market trades. Grail is up 1.33% in pre-market action. Illumina is up 1.15% in pre-market trades, restoring hope that we are going to reach our cup and handle target of around $160. And Verve has got a flat trading in the pre-market time frame. With that said, my friends, I come to the end of this video. So I would conclude by saying that the market looks very bullish to me today, especially for semiconductors. And the fact that bank earnings have come out well also bodes very well for the overall market. It seems to me that we have to forget the geopolitical risks that are festering, especially because Israel has committed not to hit the oil fields and nuclear establishments of Iran, which means that oil-related issues are not going to happen, and it's going to be a strict military target that's being hit. So the feeling is that there will be a prestige-saving hit and nothing would happen after that, just like Iran hit US bases after Soleimani was killed. So that being the case, oil is showing weakness. But I'm invested in oil. I think it's going to turn around. Oil is very important. And the geopolitical issues could turn on a dime, because in the past, Israel has promised not to do certain things, and has still gone ahead and done some things, either willfully or by mistake. So I wouldn't rule out the possibility of some oil establishments getting taken out. And also the other option is for Iran to blockade Strait of Hormuz, in which case I think China and US and other countries would get together and remove those blockades because everyone wants oil and winter is approaching. So that's my conclusion, my friends. Be careful between now and market open, because economic data can skew things. I'd like to hear from you guys what you think about the markets, and do you think it's going to be bullish? Please share your comments immediately, because when the market opens, I will have to decide whether I want to buy more FNG, or I'd like to hear alternative voices and alternative thoughts so that I can reevaluate my own opinion and probably take a much better decision. Thanks guys, have a great day. Bye for now.